because hangovers hurt more than they used to, bro. You know what I mean?
They hurt, and then it's like in the brain too. It's like sometimes I find myself like getting a little paranoid sometimes. You know what I mean? Because I've drank too much, and I'm just not in the right state of mind. It doesn't feel good. I don't feel normal.
What was that last straw, dude, that you said I gotta stop, dude?
Oh man, that was I was at the point that I was scared to even get high. It went from being fun to like being scary and sneaky all the time. So,
well, you lead a double life.
Yeah, absolutely. People didn't know what I was doing, and I mean, some people did, some people didn't. You know,
they just disregarded it.
Yeah,
you know?
I would think that I was being sneaky about it, but I think people who knew me well enough and knew, there's something going on there. You know, it just wasn't me. And what happened was I just one day my wife and I decided to get married, and that was one of the main things. Was like, hey man, you're gonna get married. You can't be a drug addict and be married. You got to take care of a house now. You got to take care of your wife. You got to take care of your animals and stuff. So I was just...
You got tired of running.
Yeah.
So you said, you know what? Maybe this will help me stabilize.
Yeah, that and the fact is, like I said, getting scared. My wife would leave in the morning, and then I would get in the van, and I would drive to my dealer's house, and I'd be scared driving there because, oh my God, is somebody watching me drive here? And then I'd get the stuff, and then I'd be scared to drive back home, in the mirrors, like looking around. And
holding it in your hand, ready to eat it.
Yeah, get back in the house, into my house where I live. There's nobody else is in there, and just in a corner.
Yeah.
And then freak out and go, oh my God, I can't do this anymore. I have to stop. But I have all this. I have to finish it. So I was scared the whole time. And then I'd run to the store, get a 6-pack, smoke a bunch of weed, try to calm down so that my wife didn't know.
Yeah.
I mean, that's no way. I mean, that's just no way to live. That's not even a good way to be a drug addict.
No,
if you're not enjoying it,
it's not.
What's the point, man? So that was pretty much the final straw, and I haven't touched it.
Did you ever go to any rehab or anything like that?
No, I mean, gotta remember.
You got any meetings?
Not really. I knew a bunch of people that were ex-addicts that I talked with. Like Chris Gates from the Big Boys. He's somebody that I talked with a lot.
Old timers?
Oh yeah, just old time rock and roller guys that I knew, and I would talk with them every now and then. And then I got into the peer support thing, and then that really helped. I mean, because there's nothing more sobering than working at Austin State Hospital, which is, it's not a,
So you were able to function and work and, well, high? I mean,
no.
So you weren't working then? You were
I wasn't working when I was getting high. I was just doing Thunderosa, and I had some, construction jobs and, like jobs that were no big deal, man. It's like, hey, I can go to this job high. Or I just stay out. I just stay clean the whole time at work, and as soon as I get out, go see the man,
dude. Yeah, I mean, because it's hard getting out when you're on that rock, dude.
Oh, dude,
you don't want to get out of the house.
It was.
You're paranoid,
Absolutely, all the time.
You have to down some Xanax or something like you said, or some booze or some
tons of weed and drink tons of beer.
Try to balance it out to hit that. Yeah,
it was just
and how many years are you said?
It's been 4 now. 4 years.
Well, that's good, man.
Yeah, man.
That's good. But it's one day at a time, man.
Yeah.
Because we have a saying, us addicts that are in recovery, that we're closer to our next hit than our last.
Oh, yes, sir.
So we have to really keep track of what we're doing and take self-inventory and be in total control. And it's awesome to be able to drive around not having to watch your,
watch your 6 all day long.
Yeah, and stuff like that, man. So the best of luck to you, man, with your sobriety, bro.
I appreciate that.
And so how is it performing? I know when I got sober, dude, I was nervous to get on stage, because I was so used to being plastered when I was on stage, whether it was stand-up comedy or with a band, that I didn't know how I was going to perform without being fucking juiced on liquor and, and shit like that. So Raymond Horta, the comedian, he asked me to host a comedy show, and I was like, 3 years out of maybe about less than 2 years, something like that, out of rehab, and I was clean and sober, still am, right? So they so I went to the show, and I got up there, and I was sober, dude, and I got up there, and I'm like, man, well, how am I gonna respond if I bomb the show? You know what I mean? No, dude, I freaking had everybody in stitches, dude, and for a good 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah, 'cause you're clear.
I got off stage, I went and sat next to my wife, drenched in sweat, and I looked at her and I said, I did it. Okay, I did it. I can do it.
Yeah.
And I think that was one of those things, because I was so used to everything involved in my life having to be high,
Yeah,
drunk or buzzed, So that, how was it, getting on stage, man, once you started having to realize, and especially the beginning stages of your sobriety, you're like, damn, am I going to be able to keep this up, or, because the environment we're in the music industry.
It's there, dude.
It's all over. You're at a bar last night, everybody's drinking. There's
Yeah.
probably some people doing drugs around in there. So it's prevalent around our,
Oh yeah, man.
areas.
It's still a big thing. I don't think it's as much as it used to be. I think before it was like maybe a badge of honor to sit there and get all wasted all night long, do that whole Motley Crue party till you drop kind of thing. When it's so much more now, I don't think it's that prevalent. I find that a lot of people kind of frown on it now. I have like the guy that does our recording, our engineer and stuff, our producer, and he's the first thing he does, like, take all that drunk stuff off your sites. All that drunk stuff, take that all off. People don't want to see that anymore. That's not what people want. But for me, we made a pact a few years back. I was like, no more drinking before the shows. No more drinking before shows. We want to hit the stage clean, hit it sober, and just knock it out of the park. And then afterwards, I don't care what anybody does. Now it's kind of loosened up to like a beer or two or something like that. But like I said, I'm not even drinking liquor anymore. I'll still have a few beers, and I'm not going to deny that. So I'm not actually sober. But like you said, we're working towards it. And but I think that the first time I started doing that, I really was digging it. But I was scared, just like you were, man. I was like, oh my God, I got to get up there. Am I still going to be able to have the stage banter? Am I still going to be able to do the moves, all the things? Because I'm loosened up before, because I got a couple beers in me. I found it to be just, if anything, probably a hell of a lot cooler because I remembered it. I mean, there's so many shows. I mean, I forget shows because we play so many. And then sometimes there's shows I forget because I don't even remember being there. Don't even remember being there. Man, it's because I was hammered, man. I'm just like, I don't know. But
that moment that you had that
clarity,
that you said,
awesome.
You know what, I need to stop. All right, I'm done. Did you think about the band, and did you think about everything you were going to do?
Yeah, I thought about the band. I thought about the music. I figured that we can't get any farther if we just keep going like this. We're just going to be a joke. There's Thunderosa. Those guys drink all the time. I just always thought I still think people kind of look at us that way because after 22 years, of the shenanigans and the partying that we've done and the reputation, that now that I'm starting to sober up, and I've got new guys in the band and trying to take this new path with the music, I think that's still going to kind of hang around our neck, but I don't think it's weighing us down so much anymore. But I think that thing is still there where people are just like, yeah, those guys, I remember them from 5 years ago when they came through, North Carolina, and they stayed with us all night, and we got hammered. Oh, they were so much fun. And now it's like, hey, man, can't do that.